Okay, peace. So, part two, second video of the day. And okay, so so what I've been thinking is, why is it that I say wishing everyone life, love, joy, peace, prosperity? I already have a video on that. But why is it that I even wish it to my enemies? Okay. And I know that some of y'all really don't like that. And you know, one of the only negative comments I've really gotten on my channel is that, where it's like, we don't have to love your enemies, blah, blah, blah. And people will try to argue me down about it. And I'm like, okay, well, I get that not everyone is a Christian, okay? So I'm not here to force y'all to be what I am, okay? But if you are a Christian, if you consider yourself to be a disciple of Jesus, he did say, it's really easy, even evil people can love those who love them. Even Hitler, I'm sure, loved his mama. I'm sure he loved his wife on some level. But, it takes a lot more than that to love people who persecute you, to love people who lie on you, who throw you into the pit, who, curse your name, all of that, who try to kill you. Happened to me, family, okay? What my faith, part of the reason why so many of us are Christians, is because it's like, even the way Michelle Obama said it, they go low, we go high. Okay, so like, you curse me, I'm gonna bless you anyway. I'm gonna bless you anyway. And the reality is, and this is why we can do this, okay? The reality is that, first of all, it's not in my power to curse anyone, okay? And vengeance, it says, vengeance is not mine, vengeance is the Lord's. So you have to understand, and I think a lot of people don't really believe that this is true, which is why I'm starting to talk in the ways that I am, because I'm like, I don't think some of y'all really believe in these things. Like, you go to church and you might read the Bible or whatever, but like, do you really believe that this is true? If you really believe the Bible, okay, then you understand that God will smite these people, okay? God will smite them badly, okay? And so, the vengeance of the Lord is not anything to be played with, okay? The vengeance of the Lord is not anything to be played with, family. If you have read your Bible, God will turn you into a pillar of salt real quick, okay? Real quick, just for looking back at what you left and longing for that bad stuff. God will turn you into a pillar of salt, okay? God will smite you. I remember he struck someone dead who touched the Ark of the Covenant who wasn't supposed to. Okay, so some people get real prideful in earthly things and forget that. They think that because they've garnered earthly power or earthly wealth or a large number of connections or high connections with powerful people, all kinds of things, that they think that, or they might even do black magic, witchcraft, okay? And they think that because they've been blessed by Satan, a lot of people don't understand that their blessings are not from the Lord. When you do evil things, who you're being blessed by is Satan. And so part of the reason why people get deceived is because they'll think like, oh, well, I've been doing all this evil stuff and look, I'm blessed. Look, I have this big house, or look, I have whatever it is, and a lot of people don't understand that, Satan can give blessings too. Satan will richly bless those who follow him. And that is one of the ways that he gets people caught up into schemes and into things that prevent them from really following God. If you have a job, a soul-sucking job, and you are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this soul-sucking evil job, okay? The more money you're making, the harder it's going to be to extricate yourself when you realize the error of your ways. This is how Satan works. Satan works. This is why, when Jesus said, like, he didn't say that money is the root of all evil, but the love of money, because money is one of the ways that Satan, gets people distracted. And there are so many different idols that Satan can use to get people distracted. But that's just to say that Satan can bless you. Okay, a lot of these people, you think these people who sing like straight up demonic type of music and stuff like that, and they're touring the country, you think that's God giving them all that money? No, it's Satan. And there are a lot of people who look blessed in different ways, but those blessings were not from God the Most High. And so what happens is they might on the outside look like they have whatever, but on the inside they don't have peace. They can't have peace. It's not possible for them to have peace because God will not allow them to have peace. It's a deep, very sad life that these people live when they do very evil things, when people make their bed in very evil ways and make money off of very evil things, when people make money off of, standing on the necks of other people, when people, step on other people for their own success. It will either be short-lived or it will come without peace. Like there's always a price. When you make deals with Satan, the devil, when you do evil things, when you wish bad on others, some people think that, oh, well, I wish bad on this person and look at how bad they're doing. Ha ha, look at how bad they're doing. But people don't understand, like when you wish bad on somebody and you actually cause someone to fail or to fall into the pit, when you curse somebody else, you bring curses upon yourself, okay? And it will never be immediate. Like it will never be immediate. It will be way down the line, okay? It will be way down the line. So like at first people will think, hey, look, you think of like the story of Joseph, okay, and his brothers. The brothers thought that they had cursed Joseph. They had literally cursed him, okay? They threw him into the pit and they thought that they won. And it wasn't until years and years and years later that the curse backfired, right? That they realized that it backfired. It backfired way before they realized it. But that they ended up having to bow down to the person, not bow down, but they had to that was the dream, but they had to beg for food from the person that they had sent into the pit, and that is how these things work, which is why you can't curse anybody. You cannot curse anyone. And if you accidentally do it, you have to take it back. Like you can't curse anyone with your mouth because once you curse somebody, really you have to understand these things, okay? If you curse somebody and it actually happens, like if you say, I wish this person would drop dead, okay, and they drop dead, okay, what is the force by which that happened? It's not God, okay? It's Satan. So if you curse somebody and it happens, you just called upon the name of Satan to curse them and then it worked, okay? God is not going to bless you for that. God cannot bless that. God cannot bless curses and evil stuff. And when you make deals with the devil, with Satan, with demons, when you make deals with them, God cannot bless that. The only thing that can bless that is Satan, is the demonic realm. And so every time you make a curse or a demonic covenant, you will pay the price. You will pay the price. It may not be immediate, family, but you're going to pay something. It's going to be like, and this is when you see some of these celebrities, things, weird, mysterious things happen to their family members and things like that. It's because they have made some type of covenant or done something that had unintended consequences, okay? These are unintended consequences. And a lot of people are so prideful and so deceived by their earthly power, right, that they think that they really did something. Like they will really sit on their high horse and really think that they did something and be like laughing and giggling and all of this, and they will have no clue what's really in for them because the Lord doesn't play. Like the Lord that I know, the Lord our God, like the Most High, doesn't play that evil stuff at all, like at all. And which is why once you really understand this, okay, once you really understand how people curse themselves, okay, by trying to curse somebody else, how badly these things will backfire in people's faces, and once you really start to see how it goes down, you will start to pray for them. Like you will pray for them. You will be like, yo, I see that you tried to curse me. That's going to go very badly for you. That's going to go very badly for you. I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry that you cursed your own self, because that's going to be such a problem for you. And I wish you the best. I wish you nothing but the best, because when you face the fire of your own doing, it is not going to be pretty, family. It is not. And so some of y'all, I think some of y'all think I'm like naive or like something, it's not that. It's not that. It's that I really truly understand spiritual principles, and I know God. I know God. I know God the Most High, okay? And I have also been introduced to demons, and I have been sent into the pit, and I know what it's like to have to fight for my life. against these demons. Fight for my life. You feel me? I don't know if y'all feel me. I don't know if y'all feel me. I think some of y'all really have not ever had to fight for your life. And so you don't understand the things that I'm talking about. You know, you don't understand the demonic realm because you have not had to face demons. You have not had people try to destroy you. If you have not, God bless your heart. God bless you. Congratulations. I have had to fight for my life, okay? I have had to fight for my sanity. I have had to fight for my faith against every obstacle that has tried to destroy my mind, my heart, my body, everything. And but God, right? But God. And so when I see, you know, this is what happened to me. How did this happen? Who sent me here? Who was trying to keep me? Who was trying to put their foot on my neck? God bless you. God bless you. May God bless you and keep you and shine his countenance upon you and give you peace, because that fire and brimstone is about to come on you. You feel me? And, you know, I know better than to ever curse anybody. I know better than that. I know better than that because I know how God works, okay? And so what I say, that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all don't get it because you think that, you know, someone did something to me and so I'm going to do it back to them, or, you know, these people did this to me, so I'm going to make sure that when I have it, that I'm going to do it back to them. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap, family. Do not fall into the trap because you're going to curse yourself. You're going to curse your own self. It is not worth it. All you can do is bless them, pray for them, wish them the best. Know that they were under some type of very strong delusion of Satan that caused them to do that evil stuff. And so you have to pray for them because they are very, very lost that they would do things like that. And so they're not only deceived by Satan, but now they're going to be punished badly for the evil things that they did in their delusion. You have to pray for them. You have to pray for them. That's all that you can do. And so I just had to say that because, like I said, I think some of the things I know, like I probably look younger than I am. Some of y'all think that I'm just like some kid out here, like, you know, oh, she just trying to bless her enemies. Why would you ever pray for your enemies? It's because they need it, family. They need it. They need it. They need it. Anyone who's done something evil to you, tried to kill you, tried to any of that, they were either possessed by a demon or something. They need prayer. They need it. They need it. And so yeah, so I just wanted to explain that. You know, why do I wish life, love, joy, peace, prosperity, not only to those that I love, but to my enemies? Because Jesus told us to do that, you know. And there's a reason for that. Like everything, there's a reason for. You know, some of y'all really think that these biblical principles are just like, you know, Kool-Aid or something, or like, oh, they're just, you know, dumb people who just believe in fairy tales. Like, let me tell you, if you don't understand by now, the Bible is not a fairy tale. That stuff is very real. These principles are very real. And when you violate some of these principles, you're going to have some very serious problems. You're going to have some very serious problems. Very, very serious problems. And you don't want that smoke from the Lord. Like, you do not. So yeah, that's I think that's all I have to say about that. I say it in love, family, because I think some of y'all really been playing with fire. And got prideful. Thought it wasn't going to come back to you. That's why I pray for some of y'all. That's why I pray for some of y'all, for real. So, anyway, I love y'all, though. I wish that all of us would be healed and happy, you know, that these cycles of abuse and trauma would end, that all of us would thrive. You know what I mean? That we will have the new heaven, new earth, where, you know, the lion lies down with the lamb, that we don't have this viciousness and this throwing people into the pit and like all this. We don't need that anymore. We need to be in a place of like actual loving each other and actual helping each other and forgiving each other and blessing each other, you know, like this like rat race, this crabs in the barrel stuff. This is so old and weak, family. It's so old and weak. It's so tired. It's so tired. Like, you know. So let's move into this new heaven, new earth. You know, let's forgive and love each other. Let's bless each other. And I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. And all I can do is send my little blessings out every day, do my little videos every day. Right now, about little 30 people. We about 30 people right now watching my videos every day, and that's a blessing, you know. Maybe one day it's gonna be 50. Maybe one day it's gonna be 100, you know. And I'm blessed for every single one of y'all who watches, you know, because yeah, because it's for the Lord. I'm just trying to do my little part to share some light, share some love, share some peace, joy, prosperity. Even to them folk, even to them folk, even to them folk, even to you. And with that, I love you guys. I say all this in love, y'all, for real. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.